I just did the reading and my phone conked out again. Alright, so this reading's for Aries. So with you, Aries, the first card that came up is the Five of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. So this is about having made a decision on a whim, having made a decision that was quite quick. Maybe not so much a decision, but like a quick action, like having taken swift, quick action without really thinking about the consequences. So this could be maybe a financial investment that you made. I'm also hearing like perhaps in a pressure. I wonder what that means. It could be like an investment that you made that was quick, or it could be having lost money quickly because of this. And it can also be, I feel like it could be like an affair, like a quick fling, and it's kind of made you, if any of those situations connect with you, it's kind of made you feel a little bit left out on the cold, a little bit like a bit insecure when it comes now to your finances and your relationships. Spirit is kind of saying that it's only really you to blame, for you to blame. I feel like you haven't really let yourself go very much this year. I feel this energy of being quite serious, or that you could be quite a serious kind of person, like very focused on your work, and that's why, like, at the time you could have been tempted by this Knight of Wands energy, the Knight of Wands of the quick passionate affair, or the promise of making money quickly in this investment or something. But just because you wanted to kind of experience that perhaps spontaneity and change in your life, but I kind of feel like the party's over and you're starting to kind of realize, oh, maybe that did put me out a bit. We've got the Page of Cups in the recent past, so this is a decision and a situation based in emotional immaturity. I also feel you could have been taken advantage of someone because of your naivety as well, which is what the situation's being, while you're in this situation. It can also feel like you were taken advantage of in some way, like financially or emotionally, just because someone saw that this was the space that you were in. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in your unconscious. So I do feel very much that you're, even though, you know, this is kind of you feel a little bit out of control in this situation and things are a little bit of a mess right now, the Knight of Pentacles makes me feel like you are actually still staying very responsible. Like you still, for example, if there was the investment situation, it's like you may have lost some money, but you're still got a good job, and you still, when it comes to material things, it's like you're still, with the King of Pentacles as well, like you still have stability, you still have financial stability. And Knight and King, both the Pentacles in the same kind of part of the reading together, makes me feel like yes, you may have had moments of, you know, making emotional decisions or immature decisions, or decisions that were kind of felt good in the time, were a good idea at the time, but weren't too responsible. It's not really going to change for the long term. I don't feel like this situation having a long-term impact on your material stability or your financial stability, if that makes sense. But you are feeling a little bit insecure about you know, what's happened. We have the Empress in the near future. So again, this is about being financially independent, financially abundant. This is a bit, financially independent. And, you know, perhaps if you were in a situation where someone kind of thought that they could take money or energy from you, emotional energy, or they thought that they could swindle you in some way, the Empress is saying you're still staying good. And you, at the end of the day, I guess for you in December, Aries, is people might even be looking at you and seeing that you are pretty well off financially, and internally as well, feeling quite settled, And even though in the past there may have been people who've kind of tried to take some of that from you, I don't see this actually affecting you. It's not going to impact you in the way that you think it is. People don't, like the rest of the people who see your responsibility and your diligent attitude and your maturity, they're not going to think any less of you because of this, let's say, slip up. We've got the King of Swords around you, so I feel like whatever, coming from this Page of Cups energy, whatever has happened, it's kind of made you feel like you need to be a bit more on guard with your emotions. I feel like this situation, if anything, has kind of matured you emotionally, and it's matured you when it comes to making decisions. So now you might not be so quick to kind of make judgments or kind of fall into traps, because I feel like you're kind of coming into that energy of like, okay, the fun and games are over, and now I have a better idea, a better knowledge, a better awareness of what to look out for, and also looking ahead with a more kind of serious and seeing things more with a kind of thinking things through a lot more. You've got the the Tower in reverse. So this is for like how you see yourself. You definitely see yourself as a hot mess. You feel like everything's falling apart. You think that you're losing everything. Perhaps you could be at risk of losing a house. Perhaps you feel like you could be at risk of losing a relationship. It's like you feel like whatever mistake you think you made, for you it feels like the absolute end of the world. With all of the other cards, it's like you might be feeling that internally, and I guess the big message I'm getting is for you to try not to beat yourself up too much, because you are growing and learning, and like it is a really important lesson for you to learn in this situation about how to make good and smart, well thought out decisions. And even though having emotions and leading with your emotions and leading with perhaps your desire to have some excitement in your life, like those are all positive things, but there needs to be a balance. It can't be one or the other. We've got 10 of Wands in your reversed, in the reverse for your hopes and fears, and I'll just pull out a clarifying card for that. So your hopes and fears with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you want to release this burden, but you don't feel, you're worried that it might again take you to that place of being irresponsible. So you really need to learn how to balance your responsibilities. You need to learn how to provide some fun in your life. The Page of Pentacles is being young and learning and getting very much, this is about being youthful and again thinking things through, and starting to plan things based on I'm hearing like based on feeling more in control of yourself. With the 10 of Wands, yeah, it feels like you have these burdens, but you're just afraid to release them. You're afraid to, perhaps also this situation that's happened, you're afraid to let that go. I don't know why. I'm hearing like you're afraid that if you let it go, even the Tower energy things will fall apart even more. But what I'm picking up on, it's still coming back to this energy of being in control, being responsible. It's like you are in control a lot more than you think you are. And you are a lot more stable than you think you are. So just focus on those. Focus this month in December more on building your inner stability and your physical material stability. There will be time to have fun later. We've got the Ace of Cups in reversed as your outcome card. So for you, Aries, for December, as your outcome card, this is gonna, I feel like this you've really had to step out of your comfort zone, or you are going to really have to step out of your comfort zone this month. And it is definitely not easy, and it's definitely an emotional process for you. But you really need to practice how to balance the mental and the emotional. Try to protect your feelings this month, and not try to disconnect your emotional life to perhaps these here I'm hearing like disappointments or kind of chaotic emotional, like the chaos that has happened or is happening. Try to temper your emotions a little bit this month. When the Ace of Cups also, when it's an upright, it can mean a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. So I feel like once you let go of this burden and you just let the chips fall where they fall, then this new start, this new beginning will be available to you. But while you're in this space of focusing on the chaos and not so much on the stability, or what you should be focusing on, which is the stability and being responsible and setting long-term goals, etc. Once you start focusing more on that and less on the chaotic stuff, there'll be some new opportunity, a new beginning for you in December. So I hope that helps you, Aries. Have a good month. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You can book private readings with me at Tinkered Tarot, facebook.com/Facebook Tinkered Tarot, or Gmail. And let me know if this reading resonated with you. And please share as well. Thank you. Bye.